1, let's go.
Try to run from the switch, we catch him. Dumb ass ain't make it too far. Whole lot of shots in the car. I shoot to the mall.
I'm in the cut with a up, tryna fuck me a buck. Gotta stick with a drum. They like, who that? I'm throwing shots, they tryna run. True it.
You start to freeze, and so it looks you right between the eyes.
Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go, my gang, they know who we are.
You can't even see me on FaceTime. Bitch, just ask if I'm the one to DM on the fence. That ain't me, bitch, that's fake John.
Money, Wally P, shout out my label, that's me. I own 100% of my cuts, bitch, nobody taking a
Back at it again with another reaction video, man. Back at it again with another banger, man. First reaction video of the day, first banger of the day, man. You guys don't know what the deal is, man. It's currently January, Tuesday the 16th. January, Tuesday the 16th, bro. 16 days down in 2024 already, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this year is about to fly just like last year did. It's 11:34 in the morning, yes, sir. Not only did we reach 15K subs yesterday, we just reached 15.1K subs today, bro. We're breaking speed records, bro, for real. And I appreciate you guys, all the love, all the support, man. I can't, bro, I'm telling y'all, I cannot do it without y'all, for real. Y'all just don't understand that, bro. I cannot do it without y'all. Like, I'm really thankful, for real. But today we got some exciting reaction videos. I'm not gonna lie, very exciting. Although very confusing. Today we got just now, Snoop Dogg allegedly arrested in Tupac's murder case. Allegedly. So we don't know if this is real at all. We just watching this. But let me give you guys a subscriber shout out real quick. Corey Bailey, thank you for joining the squad, thank you for joining the champions, and thank you for joining the journey, man. You feel me? It's been a long one, a real long journey, bro. Y'all saw me go from Jersey to Florida, from smoking to not smoking, man. It's been a fucking wild one. I'm not gonna lie, man. Stay sober out there. Anyway, hope you guys having a blessed day. Stay lit, stay on top of your grind. Last but not least, get into that bag. With that bag, why don't go get it? Nobody's gonna get it for you, man. Let's get into it. I got 3 reaction videos for you guys. Yes. Only 3. So they all better be bangers. You about to see what's going on. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Snoop Dogg
is responsible for Tupac's
murder.
Tupac's death turned the entire rap industry upside down. After his death, everyone had something to say about how he passed. But the most insane thing is that it's not until now that 27 years have gone by that the truth is finally starting to be revealed. And Snoop Dogg managed to get himself entangled in the whole situation, with everyone saying he had a role to play in Tupac's death.
Death row, bro. Death row. You sign a death row, you're basically dead already, bro. If you sign any deal, you're basically fucking dead. You're signing over rights that you shouldn't be signing over.
Keep watching till the end of this video to see just in. Feds arrest Snoop Dogg for allegedly helping kill Tupac. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Watch on loop, okay?
Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches.
To celebrate his business partner, Tracy Daniel Robinson's birthday, and to attend the Bruce Seldon versus Mike Tyson boxing match with Suge Knight at the MGM Grand Casino. In the lobby where the match was being held, someone in their group...
I don't know if any of you guys really paid attention to Tupac's life. I obviously didn't because I wasn't even born back then, but I started watching documentaries, hella documentaries, bro, and I'm telling you, his life was nothing but crazy and short. Crazy and fucking short. Can't lie with y'all.
Spotted Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, a Southside Compton Crip. The individual who spotted him accused him of accosting him in a shopping mall and trying to snatch his chain with a Death Row Records medallion on it. Apparently, Baby Lane got the beating of his life that evening. Tupac then headed to his hotel room, changed into fresh clothes, and then headed with Knight to his Death Row nightclub 662 in a black BMW 750iL sedan as part of the larger convoy. At about 11 p.m. on Las Vegas Boulevard, bicycle-mounted police stopped the BMW for its loud music and lack of license plates. The plates were found in the trunk and the car was released without a ticket. A few minutes later, at about 11:15 4:15 p.m., a white four-door late-model Cadillac sedan pulled up to the passenger side of the BMW.
While they were
A man
stopped
hopped
at a
out of the
stop
car
sign.
window and shots were rapidly fired into the car. Tupac was struck 4 times, once in the arm, once in the thigh, and twice in the chest, with one bullet entering his right lung. Shards hit Knight's head, leaving him wounded.
Like,
Despite his
shit is
injuries, Knight
crazy.
drove Tupac and himself a mile from the crime scene to Las Vegas Boulevard and Harmon Avenue. Tupac was taken to the University Medical Center.
I'm gonna let him keep talking, right? Some people say Suge Knight really had something to do with Tupac's death. Some people say it was a setup. Some people say it was his gang violence. Some people say Snoop Dogg had something to do with it. Who fucking knows? Nobody really knows the story.
Of Southern Nevada, where he was heavily sedated and put onto life support. Tupac died of respiratory failure that followed a cardiac arrest due to the removal of his right lung while in the critical care unit on the
Shit is
afternoon
crazy,
of Friday,
bro.
September 13th, 1996.
Rest in peace to a legend, for real.
Doctors tried to resuscitate him but were unable to halt the bleeding. At 4:03 p.m., he was pronounced dead. Snoop Dogg speaks about his hate for Suge Knight. For a long time, Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight were unable to tolerate each other's presence. Though Snoop Dogg was signed to Death Row Records, which was managed by Suge Knight, they were
but
always
still.
having misunderstandings, which eventually led to a beef that lasted for years. Snoop
That's a
Dogg
fact.
eventually shed some light on how the long-lasting
Snoop Dogg's
beef
a
came
gangster
to an
too.
end. In an
Y'all
interview
didn't
back
know
in
that.
2016 on The Breakfast Club, Snoop Dogg spoke about how he and Suge Knight had squashed their beef that had gone on for years. In the interview, when he was asked how things were with him and Knight, he got an irritated expression on his face and said,
Okay.
"We real cool. We had a long 3-4 hour conversation one time. When I seen him, I was kind of slipping, doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing, and he slid up behind me. And instead of me reacting the wrong way, I just went into my regular mode. And I'm gonna lay up Boo to the side, and
Fuck
me
does
and
this
you
even
can go
mean?
upstairs and meet." And we got caught up on some real love. In another interview with Big Boy on his Big Boy's Neighborhood podcast,
he just wanted to clear
Snoop
the
Dogg
air.
unexpectedly gave his former boss Suge Knight his flowers, praising him for changing his life by signing him to Death Row Records. On the podcast,
Bro, I guarantee you, Suge Knight's the one that set him up and Tupac. If he actually did get arrested for his murder. I'm telling you, Suge Knight has fucking connections. I'm not gonna be speaking on this, bro. But I don't know if you guys heard of the story about fuck is his name? Damn, I dead forgot. Vanilla Ice. He got hung over the balcony by Suge Knight. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Suge Knight is
Snoop
Bro,
Dogg explained
connection.
that he and Suge Knight could never really agree on anything. Most of the decisions
me?
were made by Knight, and everyone else was bullied into conforming to those decisions. Snoop added that Tupac was
He's a
the
bully.
only one Suge Knight didn't bully into doing things, and that got the Dogfather really angry. He blamed Knight for his not-so-friendly relationship with Tupac. He also explained that if someone else had been running things at Death Row Records, things would have been smoother between
Nothing
him and
would have
Tupac before
happened.
his death. He also emphasized the fact that he was really happy with himself for patching things up with Tupac just before he died. Snoop Dogg talks about his final moment with Tupac.
That should.
Tupac and Snoop Dogg were great friends from the West Coast rap scene.
Don't tell me
During the
this is clickbait,
2012 Coachella Festival, Snoop got his wish to perform one more time with Tupac thanks to state-of-the-art technology.
Bro,
In the
not
concert,
tell
there was
me
that
that
hologram
this
of the
is
late
fucking
rapper performing in
clickbait.
front of a floored crowd. Snoop wore some old-school attire to remember the good old days from the 90s. But
Yes,
fans
sir.
had never really had a chance to hear about the moment when Snoop Dogg got to say his actual final goodbyes to the legendary rapper when he was on the verge of death. In fact, Snoop did get to see him one last time in an unresponsive state with tubes coming out of his body. During an episode of Impulsive with Logan Paul, the veteran rapper got to talk about those final moments on how Tupac's mother encouraged him to be strong.
And
Suge got
Tupac's
shot in
mother
the
was
head.
like that,
He
bro.
was
Tupac's
sitting up
mother
here
was
talking
like
to
that.
us, Snoop Dogg
I'm telling
explained.
you.
When we drive to Vegas to see Pac, we got to
telling you.
Suge House first, so we haven't even
was a
seen
leader of a
Tupac.
group.
We just talking to Suge, and he
That's
got the
not
head
no
wrapped
longer
up,
like-
and he telling us what happened.
Tupac had one of the best role models, his mother, for real. Tupac was also very, very intelligent. If y'all didn't know that. Very intelligent, bro. Very.
At the time of Tupac's hospitalization, he and Snoop weren't on the best of terms due to personal drama, but the late rapper's mother urged him to put their differences aside and support his friend. She knew there was a little tension, but she knew how much we loved each other, Snoop Dogg explained. So she gave us a moment for me to say some things to him as far as how much I love him. But I knew that was going to be my last time speaking with him. Snoop Dogg made a huge power play when he purchased the infamous Death Row Records in 2022. Friends and fans were very congratulatory toward the Dogfather, and there was a lot of interest in wondering what new ideas he would bring to the infamous label. One of those ideas was a hint about a collaboration with former foe Bad Boy Records. Snoop dropped a short film to coincide with his studio album Back on Death Row, and there's a part in the movie where the West Coast legend got a FaceTime call with Diddy. The Bad Boy Records founder gave Snoop a round of applause for purchasing Death Row while praising him with some positive words. "Congratulations, King. Great move, Diddy said before Snoop replied, "You taught me how to play chess, not checkers." Diddy called Snoop Dogg one of his greatest students and told him he couldn't wait to have a sit-down to hear everything new that might be in store for Death Row. Snoop added that he appreciated all the time they spent talking about ownership and making major plays before hinting at a future Bad Boy Death Row Records collaboration. "Now we can do what we want to do, Death Row and Bad Boy. We've been doing it," Snoop Dogg said. "Come on, Puff. I'm going to put it in the air. Quit playing with me. I'm going to put it in the air. We left hanging." If Diddy and Snoop managed to get an official collaboration done between the two labels, it would be a history-making moment. The beef between Bad Boy Records and Death Row Records changed hip-hop forever, as it pitted the West Coast and East Coast against each other. Tupac and the Notorious B.I.G. would lose their lives due to the East Coast-West Coast feud, and their deaths still reverberate widely to this day.
That's facts. So, long story short, clickbait. That's all he had to say in the beginning. This shit's fucking clickbait, man. But y'all know how y'all like that reaction video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button, man. As always, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace and love. You need out.